about 5,000 girls have passed through your hands. True of us.
I've not thought about it that way, but if you consider the numbers that come to auditions, yeah.
Yes. But 5,000 girls have... You've seen all types of girls, all body types, all... Everything. You've seen it before. So I
think what I can completely say is that the pageant helps them discover themselves.
Okay.
So once they are done, all they have to do is to now become their true selves.
Sure.
So you always hear them say, Malaika makes the girls become better versions of themselves. We don't change you. All we do is we transform you. We make you find yourself. And then after that, you know, you are ready to bloom and flourish.
Okay. So all those ladies, like they won, but today they're actually doing well in the industry. Like, okay, even let me talk about the ones that were there when you were... was this girl there? I think Cookie XX was there.
Yeah.
Mahalia was there.
Yeah.
No, it's not Mahalia.
Matilda,
Yeah.
Mimi. Okay, so the queens have come. My first queen was Mimi.
Okay.
And if I start now, I can't remember. So Mimi, Phyllis, Jasmine, who was I forgetting? Wow. And like, come around, let's talk. Like, you know, so in life, like a grandmother talking to me. Like, no. I like to always assume the big sister role.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm with my sisters and we're just chatting. So it could just be like a random conversation we're having, but indirectly you start like sharing experiences, and that sort of shapes and guide their thoughts. Because I always believe that it's about how you see yourself.
Yeah.
It's really about how you see yourself. So once you are in Malaika, you need to know that you are a potential brand. So you realize that when the girls come, before they even come, they will have like really funny names on Instagram, like I am sexy, what,
hey.
chocolate, cappuccino, wine. But as soon as you come to Malaika, we start asking you or telling you that, look at Beyonce. You don't see her say, I am wine. Like, they it's their name, Beyonce, Jackie Appiah, Nadia Boire, Yvonne Nelson. You don't see anybody coming up with funny names, nicknames, because they realize that it is them. They are a brand.
Heard that you,
me, Agor Yorm,
took some ladies to Dubai some time ago.
Okay.
And you guys, like they say, you are the one in charge of pimping them to the rest of the people in Dubai.
If I had, I'm
but
sorry,
you went to Dubai.
I'm sorry, but if I had a means of pimping, I'll pimp myself first.
No, but you went to Dubai
because we took the girl. Yeah.
And jokingly, you said that, oh, if you don't have a Benz, you can't come to me.
I said that I was young and stupid.
No, but you agree.
Hi everybody, my name is Agor Yorm and I'm here on the Young Influencers podcast. You know what to do, subscribe, like and share. Peace.
What's up people, it's your boy S to the K-E to the T-C to the H. Sketches. I don't want to blast you guys your ears, but yeah, it's another happy time. And you see when the ladies are around, I feel so so lovely. And I don't want to talk much. What's up, Agor Yorm? How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
You're okay?
How are you?
I'm good. So for those who don't know Agor Yorm, like, she's the biggest.
Oh my.
Yeah, you are. Like, guys, before I continue, let's all clap for Agor Yorm.
Thank you. I don't know what you're clapping for, but thank you.
Take all the accolades.
Thank you.
Before I start, how long have you been working with Charterhouse?
Well, technically, I do not work for them anymore. Okay, well, I do work for them on contract basis, or project based, but I did work for them full time for, I'd say, 4 years, going on 5.
How many Miss Malaika events have you hosted, or have you directed? Have you produced?
So I have produced and directed officially 5 Malaikas. I've crowned 5 queens.
Ooh.
But I think before then, when I was even in school, I was still working on I was doing internship every now and then.
Okay.
So I'll be an intern on the set to be a production assistant, or in fact my first ever role for Charterhouse or for Miss Malaika was being an usher.
Ooh.
I was in school.
So guys, I'm here. Like start small. Like there was no easy. Like just start small. So she started being an usher.
Yeah, I remember it was Leah's batch. That was 2016. I was in NAFTI then, and they wanted ushers for the finale.
Okay.
And I went there, and I was back there and I was looking at them on stage. And I was like, you know what? One day I'll be calling the shots for this show, and it came to pass.
Oh, so one thing you people don't know is that most of the lady influencers that you guys have been watching and liking and subscribing to their channels and following them, she's the one who made them who they are. Like, if you don't understand what I mean, is for you to come out and like be bold, right? I think queens are being taught to be bold, right? To be able to voice out, to be able to say your mind. And you are the one who actually made that possible, true of us.
With the help of God. Like, let me just do a gentle brag. I don't want to just take all the credit for that, because when I started Miss Malaila, when I started doing Miss Malaila, I was as young or as old as the girls.
Okay.
But you can't have them know that. It took years for people to even know, oh, Yom's actually my age.
Okay.
So it means that even before you start making people queens or making people confident and bold, you need to work on yourself first. You need to have all that definition or all of that yourself to be able to share or have people believe they can be queens themselves. So I always tell them, you have to think it, you have to believe it in your head.
Okay.
There's only one crown, but if you don't look the part or even feel like you are the queen, never be the queen. So you can't come here looking all like, whatever happens. Once you start having that kind of thoughts, you will never be the queen. But if you start carrying yourself like, you know what, I'm stepping into this room like the queen I am, you are one step closer to the crown. So it starts with me, the producer, the director, to have myself or my staff together to make sure that these girls can also look at me and say, oh, if you're doing this at this age, why not? Because once you don't also have that, then they can't you're not believing yourself as their leader. Why should they believe in themselves? So it takes a lot for me to go back home every day to be better, for the other girls to also see me as a big sister and say, well, you know what, Yorm is doing this. Let me take inspiration from Yorm, and this is also my dream. My dream is to be a director or a producer, and I'm doing it even at a young age. So if their dream is to be a queen, that's a totally different ambition, and they also have to encourage themselves to do it no matter the cost or no matter what. If I say no matter the cost, that sounds some way. all the mystery around beauty pageants, but you have to do it. You have to do it the right way, and it starts with you.
We start with you. So one thing I realized is that all the ladies, like, I'm not even going to focus on only the queens. I'm focusing on, because all of them are queens, because after they pass through the Miss Malaila beauty pageant, they become, there is that kind of light that shines on them. I was colleagues with Priscilla Pokobuachi. I know she went to she went to Miss Malaila sometime. I don't know whether she was there the time you were there.
No, she was my senior. I mean, she went way before.
So all those ladies, like, they won, but today they're actually doing well in the industry. Like, okay, even let me talk about the ones that were there when you were. Was this girl there? I think Cookie XX was there. Mahalia was there. No, it's not Mahalia. Matilda,
Mimi. Okay, so the queens have come. My first queen was Mimi.
Okay.
And if I start now, I can't remember. So Mimi, Phyllis, Jasmine, who was I forgetting? Wow, interesting.
I don't want you to even talk about the queens, the one who won the crown. I'm talking about even the ones who are making it, like, because I realized that, I don't know how you ladies call it, the Gen Zs. How do you call it? Is it feminism or what do you?
Well, feminism. I'm not a feminist.
Like, is it feminist or like women that, there are a lot of women that have that, like, women empowerment. Like, they are doing their own thing and they are doing it so well. Like, as I said, like Mimi, for instance, is doing so many things around, right? And likewise the rest. Like, what do you tell them during that stage? So it's not about just winning the crown, but there is more to it.
I think even becoming tired of having to say the same thing, but I always remind them that, I'm sure you've heard this, but it's not a cliche when we say that it's not about the crown. So when they come, as soon as they come and we get a first set of 30 girls take to the finishing school to start the process, I always tell them that you've made it out of so many girls who came to audition, 300s, 500s of girls, and we're shortlisted to this number. It's not because the other girls were not beautiful. It's because we thought you had more potential. And
Yep.
so once you are here, it means that we see something. And you need to realize that Malaika is a very big platform. That as soon as you are, it's so powerful. TV, screen time is very powerful. Once you are on TV, you are on social media, people are looking at you. You don't even know. The girls don't even know until they are like, oh my God, I was coming today and I was taking a trust scan. People are like, oh, I know you.
Yeah.
You know, and it's so random. They're going to a shop to buy something like, oh, I know your face.
Yeah.
Oh, Malaika.
Yeah.
And even like fast forward after Malaika, they are going into job interviews and like they look familiar. It's like, because people are seeing you. And because they can't always come to you and say in your DMs or something that, oh, hey, you're doing great, doesn't mean they're not looking at you. People are looking up to your story. People go back and dig, like they go and like, oh my God, this girl is in Lagos, she's doing this, she's doing that, and now she's here. And that's how come every year more girls are inspired to come to the pageants, because they see what the other girls have, like what they were and what they've become. So I feel it's a lot of grooming and the how do we call it? The pep talks. I like to have a lot of talk with them once in a while before when we are done shooting early, or when they go to camp, we go there. We chat. It's not even like, come around, let's talk. Like, so in life, like a grandmother talking to you. Like, no. I like to always assume the big sister role. So it's like I'm with my sisters and we're just chatting. So it could just be like a random conversation we're having, but indirectly you start like sharing experiences, and that sort of shapes and guide their thoughts. Because I always believe that it's about how you see yourself. It's really about how you see yourself. So once you are in Malaika, you need to know that you are a potential brand. So you realize that when the girls come, before they even come, they will have like really funny names on Instagram, like I am sexy, what, chocolate, cappuccino, wine. But as soon as you come to Malaika, we start asking you or telling you that, look at Beyonce. You don't see her say, I am wine. Like, they it's their name, Beyonce, Jackie Appiah, Nadia Boire, Yvonne Nelson. You don't see anybody coming up with funny names, nicknames, because they realize that it is them. They are a brand. So ask yourself, what kind of brand do you want to be? What kind of person do you want to become? Some of you are not here because of the crown, let's be honest. You're here because you want to leverage on this platform. So why don't you start now? If I put a camera on you, anytime you're supposed to do a reaction to something, quickly try and put what you want to do in there. So if you're a fitness enthusiast, say that, from my fitness background, I think this. Always try to put a part of what you want to become or what you are in the reality show, so that people are not just seeing like you trying to be a beauty queen, but they are seeing more than that. So in the end, when you start building that brand, even after the pageant, they follow you, like they grow with you. So it's always about knowing what you want, and then when you come, like usually when people are advising you, they don't. People like this advice you generally, right? But you take it to shape your life based on how you want it to go. So we can't come and be here and say you want to be a lawyer, so this is your advice. You want to be we give general advice, but you need to take it the way you want to use it for your life. That's what we generally do, and the girls have really, really. It's crazy when I say it's very, very transformative. Like we see them when they step in and we see them when they leave, and it's always mind blowing. I'm like, how do you even do this? But there's all these conversations, all the bonding, even with themselves, seeing their sisters and what they are doing, they get encouraged, and then they try to do more for themselves.
I like the way this conversation is going. It's very educative, and a lot of ladies are actually learning a lot of things. Now I want to find out, what is this about ladies in heels?
What is it about them?
No, like when I see a lady wearing like a heel, maybe like me personally, when I see a lady wearing a heel walking in town, there was this courage. Like you could see a lady trying to take a picture. She would just, let me wear my heels first. Does the heel have some magic?
It does. It really does. It's like heels give you some sort of confidence. It's like you've given yourself some extra length or extra height, and heels, there's so many benefits to wearing heels. It checks it corrects your posture. You know when you're wearing slippers, you're so comfortable. When you're wearing shoes, sneakers, you're so comfortable. But with heels, you need to like check your posture.
Okay.
And it's amazing how I would say that even when you're in heels, it reflects in how you talk.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Because in slippers, you're like, oh, just chatting. But once you're in heels, like, you start feeling like, oh, I'm a lady. Like, you know, you start checking yourself. So
okay.
It's I think it's very psychological, but then it actually happens. Like the heels will check your posture, it will check your confidence, because you know that it just sort of adds up to everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think ladies should actually do a lot of heels when they can, no matter the inch, like just comfortable enough, but it actually adds up to your entire look first and foremost. It makes you look, really smart, really cool. But again, psychologically or mentally, it boosts your confidence, and you feel like you're in charge.
Okay, I'm asking you all these questions. Initially, I wanted to have the interview based on her background life, but I realized that a lot of ladies want to know a lot of things, and
hey,
yes, and
why? I don't know a lot of things.
No, because if I can't say, you've been working with Malaika for more than 5 years, about 5,000 girls have passed through your hands. True of us.
I've not thought about it that way, but if you consider the numbers that come to auditions,
yes, but 5,000 girls you've seen all types of girls, all body types, all everything. You've seen it before. So I want to find out, all those ladies from the years, what do you think when they come fresh? What do you think they have in their mind? Like, okay, I just want to be part of this beauty pageant because I don't have anything doing. I'm bored. What do you think they have in their mind when they come to these auditions?
Okay, so one thing Malaika has done over the years is we are not your typical beauty pageant that looks for like size 6 and 8 girls, tall and all of that. It's a Ghanaian pageant, and we know who a typical Ghanaian looks like. A Ghanaian is like Coca-Cola shape, and Ghanaians have the figure that they have, right? And so why would we borrow the Western definition of a beauty queen when that's not what the girls look like over here?
Okay.
So what Malaika does is we find the typical beautiful Ghanaian woman.
Okay.
Right. So that's why you see that we are not we don't really frown on, I have to choose my words right. It's like we try to accommodate the average Ghanaian body size, or what a typical Ghanaian lady should look like. Like not too skinny, not too big, just the right size. You look really good. You appear very well in your clothes. It's a beauty pageant, so you're obviously very beautiful. Sometimes you can use makeup to enhance your beauty, but so after the makeup, when you clean your face, like, do you still look good? And when we apply or we put on something, we accessorize you, do you look even better? So I think this is what encourages the girls to come to Malaika, because they realize that we are open to the typical Ghanaian look, so the girls feel more comfortable coming there, because they know that, and I think they also think that once they come, they're going to be transformed.
You actually transform them.
And it's funny that we don't even do, like, yes, I mean, we do the grooming. We have a team that takes care of their makeup, their clothes and everything, their hair. But sometimes what they don't know is that they have all of that, right? But it's just trying to put it together and knowing where to wear where, So once they start coming to the pageants, and then they are given all this lessons during finishing school, how to dress. We take them through how to dress, what color to wear, what colors brighten up your eyes and make you confident. All of these things you didn't know.
You need to know.
And trust me, they're all like a search away from you. Just Google. Like, we are so blessed to have the internet now. I'm like literally on my phone 24/7. Like, so on my phone 24/7 because I always want to see what's out there. I Google everything that comes to mind. Everything. Like, I Google every single thing. It doesn't matter what it is. I Google it. I want to know what people think about the subject. I'm always on Pinterest. I would Google ideas. So even I'm stepping out, I'll be like, okay, how to pair my jeans with this shirt. And it's crazy how many things.
So like Pinterest, people can go on Pinterest.
There's YouTube. Just you can find so many information online. So just knowing what to search and how it can help you. So once they start getting exposed to such information, they start applying it to their lives. So even after the pageant, they now start knowing that, oh, okay, when we tried my hair this way, it gave me a better look. When I tried this hairstyle, it works for me. So I think what I can confidently say is that the pageant helps them discover themselves.
Okay.
So once they are done, all they have to do is to now become their true selves.
Sure.
So you always hear them say, Malaika makes the girls become better versions of themselves. We don't change you. All we do is we transform you. We make you find yourself. And then after that, you know, you are ready to bloom and flourish.
Okay. I want to ask you something. I'm taking you out of your comfort zone now. Because I realized that when I put you there, you were so, giving us all the right information and all that. Now, there is something that I think all the guys we know, we feel like, it's not like we know, but we have a feeling about these beauty pageants that girls from the beauty pageants are actually, they use them for something else.
I see, when they use them for what? Money sacrifice, money rituals or what?
No. Like, they ended up using them for hookups and stuff.
Who uses them? Who?
Pardon?
Who uses them for the hookups?
Oh, like the beauty pageant themselves. I'm sure you've heard it.
The
before.
organizers.
The organizers.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, I mean, like, I wanted to say a lie that I've not heard it before.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. There are so many myths and misconceptions surrounding beauty pageants.
Yeah.
But again, one of the things that I can say to you, or you can ask any Malaika girl, that when they come to Malaika, who are the people that guide them, or the main crew they have to work with? Female. From director, producer, chaperone, the main crew they work with are all female. Okay. The only time you meet the guys is the camera crew, the lights guys, but they are not even in their like personal space. Yeah. All the people they have to deal with on the everyday basis are all girls, are all women like them. Yeah. And that's one thing I really like about Malaika. So it's like women empowering women. Yeah. So when I started saying this thing, it's like, oh, feminism, but no. Yeah. But I really think it's really beautiful to see when it comes to Malaika. It's like an all girls affair. The chaperone is a woman, the director is a woman, producer is a woman. So really, they hardly have any male interaction with, even let's say like our CEO is even a woman. Madam Teresa is a woman. And she's also very, very supportive of the women agenda. Yeah. So why would she want to pimp a girl knowing her story and how she's thrived over the years? Okay. Why would she want to mar her reputation by doing that? So as for Malaika, I can say boldly that we do not pimp the girls. Okay. If they want to pimp themselves, that's after the pageant, that's their business. But I don't think Agor Yorm, I would like to ruin my name and my hard work by doing that. I've
heard that
Agor Yorm,
took some ladies to Dubai some time ago. Okay. And you guys, like they say, you are the one in charge of pimping them to the rest of the people in Dubai.
If I had, I'm
but sorry, you went to Dubai.
I'm sorry, but if I had a means of pimping, I'll pimp myself first.
No, but you went to Dubai
because we take the girls to Dubai as prize, as part of their. So the top 5 always get to travel to Dubai or a destination that we decide on every year. Okay. So yes, we've been to Dubai not once, not twice. We've been to the other past queens have been to SA. They've been to Egypt. It's part of the prize package. Okay. So it's not like we take them because after the pageant we're pimping you, so let's go. We're going to be a sheikh. If I had a sheikh's contact, I mean, I'll be in Dubai. You know how the girls say in a bikini shaking my ass on the yacht. It's not the Malaika. It's me myself first.
Yeah. So you just said it and it feels good. Personally, what do you think of, like, nowadays there's so many ladies, it's all about the money. So it's all about pimping themselves to some sheikh recently there was some news out there that the first, sorry, I don't want to mention, but there was one of these big banks had a side chick where the side chick girl came out and was saying that, that's what they do at the bank then, all that. What do you think about this thing that's really, really going around town? Because the boys are annoyed that
but why are the boys annoyed? Because, see, honestly, I've always had a problem with this generation, right? Yeah. That we want the easy way out. Okay. Both guys and girls. Okay. We always want the easy way out. We want what our seniors have in a very short time. Yeah. We don't we don't see the fact that they had to work years. And I'm not saying we should work years, because I also don't believe in suffering or laboring for so long. If you can get it within a year, why get it in 5 years? If you have a genuine means of getting it now, go for it. But unfortunately, we have the internet, and it's also one of our biggest disadvantage, because we see people living flashy lives, which is their reality. You don't know if they have rich dads or from rich families, so they can afford to live that life. Once we see it and it looks so good, we want that for ourselves, which is totally fine. But I feel like that should encourage us to work hard to achieve that, rather than trying to cut corners and getting the money. So for the girls, and this has been there for years, even before our time. Like, there's always this thing that has been there, that girls would typically just fall on, okay, well, I'm going to use my body to get what I want, and the guys will go like, okay, I'll do fraud or other things. But they are always calling out the girls and then shaming us, rather, but they're also doing their thing. But I do not encourage all of this. I believe in hard work. Like, I work so hard, and I'm like, yo, can you just like find some man to take care of you? and I see why the girls do that, because it's like sometimes you work so hard, and we live in a country that every day something is going up. Like, it's like these days everything is going by 15%. Like, I'm just like, bang, from tomorrow your data has to be you have 15% increment in your data charges. Every second everything is increasing, and our salaries are hardly increasing. So it's like you have an expense of, let's say, 10,000 a month, and you are earning like 5,000, and you're supposed to do a miracle to cater for the other 5K. So what do? You know, so you have to either try to do more by having like multiple jobs. And I also like the fact that girls, or so many girls are having online businesses. They have their 9 to 5, and they still have online businesses. But we're not talking about that. Why we're not encouraging those instapreneurs? But we are talking about the ones that the minority, the people who are even doing the sugar daddy, but they are in the minority. They're like 2%.
What shows they're in the minority? Because all the ladies that we see right now, they call them the slay queens or whatever it is.
How many of them? Because they are the ones in your face. How many girls make up the population of Ghana? And how many of them are you seeing on your feed, on your timeline? You can't say that's the story for every Ghanaian girl. That's just a story of the few you see, and it's their business. So they are in your face to show you their beautiful body, so the men chase them. But we, the honest hard workers, we're also in the background doing our thing, and we don't have to come and put in your face.
What do you think about the word slay queen? Because do you slay?
Yeah. You
do, right?
I'm a queen who slays.
So what do you think? Because some ladies don't want to be called
because of queen. How it's been presented or tagged. Like, now it's like we are tagging certain girls slay queens. And I don't want to be called a slay queen if the tag is for, if you're calling, let's say, the first lady, the second lady, slay queen, because you know she looks sharp for every event.
Is beautiful.
I love her. She's so pretty, and she is always well dressed. If that is the standard for who they are calling a slay queen, call me a slay queen. But if you are calling somebody else a slay queen because of certain reasons, I do not want to be tagged like that. But if it was for the right reasons, why not?
Maybe people don't know the meaning of slay queen. So if you can actually explain it.
You said it, so you should explain.
No, I don't know.
For me, my definition for a slay queen would be a queen who slays. I'm a queen, and I like to dress up. So if I look good, and you know I look sharp, I'm a queen who slays.
But personally, you were saying something. I'm coming back to that. You said if you were having the ways and means to actually pimp yourself to a shake. You pimp yourself to a shake.
That was a joke.
No, it's not a joke. But like, I'm coming back to that conversation.
I'm saying that because I'm like, that's not me. That's not me first and foremost. And what I'm saying to you is, if I was pimping girls, I'll pimp myself first. Because why would I pimp other girls and I'll pimp myself? But because it's not even in my DNA to start with, I am not going to do it. And so because I'm not doing it, I cannot have you do it. If I was doing it, it's normal for me. I will know the ins and outs. I can advise you on what to do, you know, how to get more, what things to do, what things to wear. Then I know I'm in business, right? But because I don't know how to even do it myself, how can I let you do it?
I get you. How old is your boyfriend?
I'm currently not dating.
Why?
Why? How did we suddenly get here?
No, I'm just saying, how old is your boyfriend? Because I'm just thinking.
We're like talking about something else, and I do not have a boyfriend.
You don't have a boyfriend?
No, I don't.
Is it because fine?
Hey, goodness.
You want? Sorry, can you turn yourself a bit so that you see your face? um, is it that because you feel like okay,
Sorry.
you want like some kind of, do you have a mindset that okay fine, I want a man who is like, have
Why are you
about
doing this?
like his account is fat, he's good looking, he has this houses, he has his cars. What's your ideal man?
Do you have people you want to give me? Why are you asking? Is it because you have like a list of people you want to see who my specs match with, and then give me?
Yeah, like for instance,
Because if not, then this question is unprovoked. Like,
okay, so don't worry. I saw a post recently where a lady just posted that I will marry one of Despite's children. Did you see that post?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's trending. So yeah, someone like, I can't wait to get married to Despite's children.
Why?
So I just want
Because
to
they
know,
are rich.
oh, I don't know. I'm just
Because they
asking.
look good. Maybe because they look
because
good.
you just said that like women need, like a woman needs a man who is comfortable to stay with, right?
I said that.
You said that.
How did I say that?
Okay, so you,
I mean, not that I don't agree what you just said, but I don't think I said
right?
that.
Yeah, I do, right?
I agree, but I didn't say
remember,
that.
but I remember some time ago. This is hidden secret.
Hey, is it our secret come to air in public or what?
No, it's me and you.
So why are you saying it in public?
Yeah,
You're
I'm
on the
saying it.
street.
I came to you to ask. Okay, I came with a friend to
Okay.
ask. You like, he wanted to go out with you and date you.
Yeah.
And jokingly, he said that, oh, if you don't have a Benz, you can't come to me.
I said that. I was young and stupid.
No, but you agree.
But I mean, if you have a Benz, okay, wait, let me not even try and you're just trying to, don't do this to me. Listen.
Yes.
I'm a strong believer.
Yeah, I agree. We
that
believe in Benz.
I believe that
Yes.
love is
Yes.
odokakra, sika bebre.
Sika bebre.
Yeah.
I know Dr. Sika kakra.
Abby.
I didn't hear.
And the sika is not even from the guy. Sika is from both ways. Because
Okay.
I'm someone who would
Believe
like
in
to
women
spoil
empowerment.
and spoil. Like, I like to spoil my man, and he should spoil me in return.
Okay.
And I think that's one of the reasons why I'm not even dating, because I don't feel I'm rich enough to live my dream relationship.
Okay, but have you ever, personally, like I passed through one of these sad moments where a girl broke my heart and I wanted to commit suicide and all that? Yeah.
Hey, wow.
Yeah.
No, you can't get me to that point, right? Who are you, God?
So no guy can actually get you to that point. Yeah.
Oh, you can get me at my lowest. The most I can do, if I really did like you, was just cry for 1 hour, and I'll be like, yeah, okay. Next, on to the next.
Okay.
I feel like I have this toxic positivity. That's remove thing.
Yeah.
I go through thing 1 second, I go down, but I don't go down for too long.
Yeah.
Because whether I cry for months, I cry for days, or I cry for an hour,
Yeah.
it's done, and you have to move on. So no matter what happens to me, yes, I'm human. I break down, I cry, I pray, whatever will make me feel better, I do it. But the next thing, I get busy with something else and forget about it.
Has it ever happened to you before?
To commit suicide, no.
No, like a guy.
Oh, yes. I mean, like, I'll be lying if I said no, yes.
How was it like?
I think the guy didn't make me cry. I cried because I thought I saw all the signs, but I was still stupid. So I cried because I felt like, Yorm, I feel like, Yorm, you know better, and you let yourself come to this point, right? So I cried because I made myself, amongst many other things, yes. But I just felt like, yeah, it's better than this. Like, how did you even get yourself to this point? But I guess when you are in love or you like somebody, you get carried away and you allow things to become other things, and then at a point, it just,
Okay. So one of the ladies sat right where you were sitting and said she didn't want to actually date one guy. So she was not dating one guy. She was dating like 4 guys at the time. So like one guy puts a ring on his finger. Do you agree with that?
No.
So what do you think about that thing? Will you ever
but that's
do that?
Hair. I mean, like, I believe in whatever works for you, works for you.
Okay.
I can't do that. I don't have the energy. Like, I can't have the energy to keep one man, then 4 men. Oh my God, that's a lot of responsibility, because I'm already stressed out with my job or with my projects, and to now keep up with 4 guys. If that's a full-time job, that's one day. But if, like, amongst other things I'm doing, I have to keep 4 men or 3, even 2.
So you don't
keep up
agree with a lady having 2 guys?
That's the ladies, really. That's her. If she wants to.
No, I'm just saying, not her. For
I can't
instance,
speak for anybody.
No, you don't agree for a lady dating two guys?
I don't agree to myself dating. Why are you trying?
No, I'm just asking you. Like, I'm not trying to put you in a corner.
I don't see why anybody should have two guys, right?
Okay.
It's a lot of work. Even with one, it's a lot of work. Because unless it's not a serious relationship, I don't see how you are doing it.
Okay.
Because it's like you're investing in it's like emotionally, mentally, physically. It's a lot. It's a lot
of work.
So
you don't agree to ladies? Hearing from
no, but I don't know how you guys do. But if
that.
there's a way to do to date two guys, you can share notes with me. But I don't know how you guys are doing it.
So guys, you can write it in the comment section how you can date two guys at the same time.
Yeah.
But let's Yorm. So I want to find out the reason why you're dating now. Is it that guys are not coming to your DM? Because my DOP told me that he's in love with you, but you're not even accepting him.
He's not serious.
And it's like every guy comes your way, but it's like you are the one saying no, even including
Hey, which guys that I say no? Why are you doing it look like
no?
People,
Like
I don't say no. Don't make it look like I say no to people.
No, he said he came and he said
no. I think that I don't even know why guys are not coming to me, right?
Yeah. He said he came.
I feel they think, he didn't come.
Oh, he didn't come.
If he came, maybe he was joking. One thing about me is that I don't like to assume.
Okay.
I don't like to feel like this guy likes me. No, you have to
talk
full chest.
Yes.
Yorm, I like you.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then we figure it out.
Yeah.
But don't come and be moving around
moving
thinking
around,
that I'll add one and two together. No. You have to come with your full chest. So maybe the guys have come, but because they were not very specific with what they want with me, it sort of felt like one of the people around me, because I have a lot of friends, so I have a lot of acquaintances because of the work I do. I'm producing, I'm calling people every day, so they become like friends and family and all that. So if you don't make your intentions clear, I would think you're one of my friends, and I genuinely love all my friends, so don't.
But don't you think sometimes, okay, fine, talking about the way you talk about, you let women, you actually show women to carry themselves well, like carry themselves big, right? During Malaika, like, do you think it has actually had an impact on you? Because personally,
oh my god,
personally,
I was like on ambush.
No,
personally, what?
I've always had a crush on you back then, way back then.
Like what's back 2000 and what's back then?
Back then. But the problem was that my friend was also crushing on you.
Are we talking like boom days?
Yeah, like boom days. I'm talking like boom days. I'm not talking about now. So I couldn't come forward because my friend was having that. But I felt like
but even that he didn't come full chest.
He didn't also come full chest.
No, like don't. If you want me to play the guest game with you, who will do this for years? You have to come full chest. Okay. You don't want me to assume.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying that I personally, I'm not talking about him.
So why didn't you come?
Yeah, so I didn't come because I felt like, you see, I think that time you were still with you were GH1 by then.
Yeah, I did my service at GH1.
Yeah, so I think you were doing your service at GH1, and I was feeling like the way you handled yourself. You look older than your age, right? I'm not sure. I'm sure I'm not the first person telling you this, and I feel like, I was not ready. Maybe I don't have the money.
Really? Can we think of money first?
No, seriously. I know about money.
Oh my God, why do that?
It's not about money to impress you, but I feel like you carry yourself. I remember one day we even went out to Cockpit.
I'm discovering things about myself.
We went to Cockpit.
Cockpit? Cockpit.
Yeah. And even at that place, you're like, I see you hugging Kiddy. I see you. So I feel like, this girl's a big girl. Like,
is that work I'm doing? That's not a big girl.
I get it, but I'm sure you're not the only lady in that space. I'm not sure. There are a lot, like, in terms of the big celebrities, the Belamundis, the rest, the likes, the Nana Banamwa, the likes. I feel like maybe because of a lot of men are scared to approach them because they feel like they are, own it with your chest. The guys should own it. But actually, we won't own it to our chest, but we are even scared to approach you girls. The status of you, the women, should it affect the man's ability to approach you guys?
Let me answer this with something that I used to hear when I was growing up.
Okay.
When we are in school, JHS, and people start doing boyfriend, girlfriend, they'd be like, your mother or whoever would be like, don't fall for this boy, so when you go to the university, you see better boys.
Yes. Yes.
Or even at the university, be like, don't follow them. Or when you start working, you meet better people. Yes. So I feel like wherever you climb up, whatever your status will become, you will find men of your level.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So once you can, like, don't even understand what that means. But if you like somebody and it's a mutual thing, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. Once we are compatible, once we figure out how it will work out with all the areas being considered, why not?
No, but right now you are saying that, okay, fine. You see, maybe the guy wants to approach you personally.
If you are scared to approach me, you're not my man. You're not meant for me.
So it's like right now your bar is raised. And let me put
Why is my bar raised?
No, like I'm listening.
I'm my account to raise. That's my bar. What's bar?
Right now, what I'm saying is that, let's say I want to come, okay? I feel like because of our friendship, okay, I don't want to actually like come that maybe when you say no to me, it will affect our relationship. I'm saying this because I'm sure that my friend way back, you guys are not even talking terms.
I don't even know where he is. Where is he?
You don't even know where he is.
Yeah, we lost contact. Yeah.
Yes. I didn't approach. Now we are cool, right?
No, but we also, do you know, we also lost touch by some points because we are in the same space.
No.
But I know he traveled. I don't know if he's back in Ghana.
Yeah, I'm sure he's.
So that's connection. I think I've lost my number not once, not twice. So you know that's thing. But because we meet around, by all means,
I think. Don't. Okay, so recently Stoneboy was sitting on a breakfast club. I don't know that you heard that interview.
I saw that.
Yeah, and it was all over. Everybody was happy for him. People were clapping for him. Everybody was giving him accolades. There was a question that was directed to him, and it was like, the question was, they've heard that in Ghana, the man actually pays the bill for everything. Like, over there, when you're going out on a date, the man will pay for his, the woman will pay for that. Now that me personally, okay, maybe I want to be the man figure in our relationship, me and you.
But you're married. Why are you making it about you right now?
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Forget about married. I'm talking about, okay, a guy coming to you.
Okay.
I'm not talking about me in person, but like, I want to come to you. And now, I know that we're going to split the bill. Okay. But now, because of the bar, you've, like, see, whether you've raised it or not, okay, you are beautiful. Do you understand that point? Like, for you to carry yourself this way, it makes you look beautiful, okay? And now I feel like your beauty and you don't deserve, let's say, antimony choba. No, okay, antimony watch it fine. Maybe a choba somewhere. But my first day with you, I have to take you to Kempiski for a date.
Is that what you think you have to do?
No, that's what I think, and that's how I feel, and that's how so many guys feel. Two of us.
I look like a girl that you have to take to Kempiski on the first date.
Yes, that's how you look.
Tell you what, I'm the kind of girl you take to. What's my favorite place to eat kenke? It's a place at Osu, Tasty Jack.
Okay.
I'm a kenke girl.
Okay.
I love kenke.
Okay.
The first date with me, take me to buy me, show me the best kenke joint that you know, and I appreciate more that you take me to Kempiski where I'm going to have a small meal, beer, and I have to drink. Oh my days.
So are you saying that most ladies
I'm not saying that you shouldn't have money.
Yeah, no.
Because I always believe that no, let me be honest. I'll be lying to everybody if I said that money doesn't matter in relationship. Like I was saying, I said because really comfort, even personally, your personal life, if you're not comfortable, how do you feel? When you are comfortable because you know you can afford a 3 square meal, you can afford to buy internet to watch Netflix, you can afford your basic things that makes you comfortable. It makes you feel good. Okay. So why would I want to now have a partner and it's like we can't afford the basic things that can spice up this relationship? Okay. And it's not even like a lot of things. Like I'm saying to you, you don't have to take me to Kempiski. Like Kempiski can be like, oh, once in a while we want to do something fancy, right? But let's be realistic. What are the most realistic things to do? It's about being very thoughtful. So if you know that your yum loves kinky, so the kinky is not like, oh, just go and buy kinky and pepper. No, buy kinky, so small pork, small turkey, small chicken. At the end of the day, it's not still going to be like Kempiski budget, but it's what I genuinely and truly enjoy. So if maybe for real, I like a dish from Kempiski, it's because maybe I like that food. And it's not because it's a class thing. No. I like things that like I truly like. So because of the work I do also, I hang out with my guys a lot, the boys, the crew. And we go to this place at Coco Memle to eat kinky. It's like a kinky house. We go and sit there. What's his status? Like what? Like we go and sit there, we eat. We go to Rockstones, we eat wache. I like wache too. I like fufu a lot. Like I like the local
Local
dishes.
dishes.
You know, I like to drink soup and all that.
Yeah.
And you can't take me to a fancy restaurant to drink soup because you know it's not be as tasty as the
That
woman in that corner.
yeah.
Like, you know, so
Yeah.
and doesn't mean I also don't want to travel. Right?
You
So
want to travel. You want to go to Dubai.
we
so
eat
go
all
for
the
some
kenke,
holidays.
but we save up and do one fancy trip at the end of the year
Yeah.
or once in like, you know, 6 months or something.
something.
But again, I don't expect that when I'm going on the trip, only my man should fund that. So maybe if he's going to take up the tickets, maybe I'll be like, oh, I'll cover for like the hotel or maybe the food. So the way I'm saying that I'm not also dating because I feel like I also like to be a giver. I feel when somebody's giving me, I feel like I'm just taking from you. I like to contribute, even if it just means even bringing like 30% of whatever it is. I like to feel like I am part of this. So it's not only going to burden my man that pay all the bills because I don't feel good. It feels like you have so much control. I like to be in charge.
So, guys, I've realized something. Yeah, I want to say this. Camera, can you? Okay, yes. So I want to say this. So many people don't know this. Most ladies, guys, this conversation goes to you. Most ladies that you hear them say, "Odo kakra sika bebre," or actually, it's not about the sika bebre. True fact.
Security.
It's just about them to feel good that okay, when West comes to West, they can actually lean on you and you, right? Because I know for a fact, when I met my wife, so many boys were like, "Hey, this one that you can't handle it," oh. But I remember our first trip to Sukama Beach Resort. We actually divided the bill. She brought half, I brought half. We went there. My wife is actually the Akpele girl. I don't remember the last time.
Let's be realistic.
So I think it was the little things where maybe there were other guys who were driving the big cars and all that. They were not seeing the little things because they feel like, okay, fine, maybe they need to do the big things for them. So guys, don't be scared to actually approach them. See, they are just like you, but maybe because you're seeing that, okay, look, they will look good. And it's you yourself, when you're working with them and they are, you know, with them looking good, it feels
well
good.
packaged.
Well, like you yourself, if you wear your tattered shirt and you hold your wife and you get there and everybody's like, oh, wow, your wife is pretty. You feel good about it. So don't be scared. My DOP, like, don't be scared. Own it full chest and approach it.
Oh.
But yo,
that's why he's not even allowed to own it with his full chest. It's not on the list. He's been blacklisted.
So Yum, it's so nice having you here. Like you did amazing. Like I'm happy we had an honest conversation and I like that. But I want to say for a fact that please, I want you to watch that camera and tell all the guys out there like they should come and own it with their chest. And you're not single and searching, but
no, that's like a desperate.
No,
like
no,
I'm
no.
desperate. I'm not desperate.
That's what I'm saying, that you're not desperate, but they shouldn't be scared to approach
Well,
you. That's what I'm saying.
if you think
not just you,
genuinely-
but all the ladies out there, even all the beautiful
I'm speaking for
Malaikas.
myself. I beg.
That's what I want.
If you think that, okay, well, for me and my sisters, right?
Yeah.
If you think that you genuinely like somebody, even for the girls, like girls around here don't like to tell people that they like them because again, I know what's like for girls to say I like somebody.
Yeah.
You know, the guys will feel like we are cheap.
Yeah.
But if you like somebody, both ways, being a boy or a girl, I think you should be able to tell them that you like them and you want to see if you can try something and see how it goes. If she's not feeling, and also if you, the guy or the girl, you're not feeling it or you're not feeling the same energy, just be honest and say, oh, I'm happy you feel that way about me, but I don't think I like you back like that. Because I don't like people wasting people's time. Don't waste my time. I won't waste your time.
Yeah.
So if you like me, tell me. If I feel like, oh, I think I like you too, I would be like, okay, sure, why not? But don't be passing corners. Like, don't waste anybody's time. Time no day.
Guys, so you heard it from Yom. Time no day. You don't waste your time. It's been a beautiful podcast. I had a nice time with her. She actually taught you girls a lot of things, taught you boys to own it with your chest. Guys, so let's see you guys next time.